For the latest in strategic affairs, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Click the bell icon for updates.
Unfortunately, China, whilst in one sort of breath is saying, yes, we support UNCLOS, at the same time they're also saying, but we want things that go beyond UNCLOS. And the whole point of UNCLOS, this treaty, was to try to basically get rid of any other kind of older historic claims, as it were, and to say these are the international rules for dividing up the fish and the oil and the gas. But around the time that China was debating whether the ratification of UNCLOS back in the mid-1990s, it came under the influence of a professor from Taiwan, a guy called Fu Quanchen, who had these very strange ideas about what he called historic rights, that China should have the right to every fish and every drop of oil within the 9-dash line. Now, this 9-dash line was drawn originally with 11 dashes and printed on a map from China in 1948. And at the time, it only meant this is our claim to these rocks and reefs, to the islands. And even that was disputed. But in the 1990s, a couple of Taiwanese-based professors came up with the idea that this line should actually indicate a claim to all the resources of the sea, and came up with the idea that this was historic rights. And unfortunately, this claim was then incorporated into Chinese law, its law on the exclusive economic zone in 1998. And so ever since then, we've had this real problem that China has claimed rights that go beyond UNCLOS. And that really is the cause of the disputes to do with the oil and the gas and the fishing. If that wasn't there, then you could limit the disputes to just who owned the rocks and the reefs, and it would be less serious. So it's really messed up the South China Sea, this historic rights claim. And so this report from the US is a pushback against that and saying there is no basis for that.